Most people think you need to film every single day to have daily content. The truth is, we turn a single 4-hour shoot into 20 to 30 pieces of strategic content that fill an entire month's calendar. Hey, I'm Guillaume. I've been making videos for over 25 years. I started out as a freelancer shooting everything by myself. And today I run Blue Media House, a content agency on the Gold Coast that produces thousands of videos every single year. My team and I have worked with hundreds of businesses across construction, property, finance, fitness, hospitality, coaching, and professional services. We have helped clients land multi-million-dollar deals, build authority in their industry, attract bigger customers, and create systems that bring in inbound opportunities every week. I'm a former engineer, so everything I teach is based on structure, clarity, and repeatable systems, no guesswork. We are building Blue Media House into a fast-growing agency powered by strategic content and AI. And we use the exact frameworks I'm about to show you for our clients and our own growth. It's efficient and well-planned. On the scheduled shoot day, our team and the client get together for about half a day of filming, often 4 hours. We come in with a game plan. We know the key topics or questions we want to cover based on the content strategy. It's not about random filming. We have a short list of the stories, tips, FAQs that we need from the client. This ensures we capture everything necessary in one session. We make it as easy as possible for the client. Typically, it feels more like an interview or conversation rather than a rigid commercial shoot. We prompt the client with questions like, tell me the story of you got started, or what is a common mistake your customers make? And they'll talk naturally. We might do a few retakes if needed, try different angles, but we are not reading scripts word for word. We want it to feel authentic and authentic answers in their voice. In that one day, we record a variety of footage. For example, we'll film several long-form pieces, maybe 2 or 3 in-depth videos or core topics for YouTube or podcast, for example. Then we'll also capture lots of shorter bits, quick answers, one-liner, insights, behind the scenes, shorts, B-rolls, B-roll of the office of them working or product in action. By the end of the day, we've got more than enough raw material. It's basically a content goldmine on a hard drive. Hours of talking and visuals that we can later cut into many pieces. The client can relax. Importantly, the client's role on a shoot day is just to share their expertise and personality. We handle all the technical stuff. We set up the lighting, the cameras, the microphones, and direct the flow of the day. They don't need to worry about perfection or what's trending. We guide them through it. Most clients actually enjoy the process once we get rolling because they get to riff about what they know best while we handle the rest. Strategic editing. After the shoot, our post-production team takes over. We review all that footage and start identifying the gems, the key moments, quotes, and segments that will work well on different platforms. For instance, if the client told a 5-minute story, we might edit a polished 3-minute version for YouTube, but also pull out 3 separate 30-second clips from that same story for Instagram, TikTok. We're basically slicing and dicing the content to fit each channel and audience. Each piece of content we create from the footage gets edited for maximum impact. We add captions to every video. That's critical for short form since a lot of people watch with sound off. We might add a headline, a progress bar on a TikTok video, or some graphics and B-roll cutaways on a longer YouTube video to keep it engaging. The idea is that every clip, long or short, is standalone and thumb stopping. It should grab attention even if someone hasn't seen any of the other content. Once we've got, say, 20 pieces edited, we scale them out over the next 30 days. Typically, this means clients will have something going out almost every day, if not every 2 days or every weekdays, often multiple times a day across different platforms. Minimal time from the client, maximum output. The efficiency here is huge. The client only has to be on once a month for that half day shoot. And from that, we create a month's worth of content of presence for them. They are not constantly interrupting their schedule to make content. One of our clients, an architect, mentioned that he spends only about 5 minutes reviewing the videos we produce every month, and then he is off to focus on his business while the content machine runs. It's basically a set and forget content model for the client. Which busy business owners really love. By filming everything in one go, we avoid the inefficiency of setting up gear and crews multiple times. Think about it, it's a lot more work and cost to do 8 separate mini shoots for 8 videos than one big shoot for 8 or 28 videos. There is economies of scale. Our team can get into a rhythm on that day, and later our editors batch the work as well. We are not reinventing the wheel. For each piece, the branding and style stay consistent across that batch. So overall, it's far more efficient than a single of content creation. Consistent quality and messaging. Efficiency isn't just about speed, it's also about consistency. When we film a bunch of content together, we ensure all the videos have a coherent message and tone. The client's core stories and talking points are fresh in mind, so each clip reinforces the next. Visually, everything from that shoot has a similar look and feel, which is great for branding. We're essentially creating a unified campaign spread out over 30 days rather than disjointed one-off videos. For the client and mostly for us as creators, the batch approach reduces stress. The client isn't constantly worrying about the next video. They can trust that it is handled, and our team can concentrate on one phase at a time. First the strategy, then the filming, then the editing, then the scheduling, which is a very efficient way to work. By turning content production into a routine process, we eliminate the chaos and last-minute scrambles that plague a lot of business owners trying to do it themselves. Trying to film everything themselves, the most common mistake is thinking daily content means daily filming. We've seen business owners attempt to shoot a new video every single day, for example, on their iPhone. And guess what? They burnt out in a week. Or they eventually skip days because life gets busy and then consistency is gone. Filming in a scattered day-by-day way is incredibly hard to sustain. The key is batching, but many people don't realize that at first. Winging it on shoot day without a plan. Another mistake is not planning the content beforehand. If you just show up with a camera with no clear topics or strategy, you might end up with hours of footage that aren't useful at all. We've heard of companies that filmed a ton of random stuff and later couldn't get more than a couple of clips out of it because it was all over the place. Going in with a content plan, even just a list of 5-10 questions of themes makes all the difference. Some folks will focus their entire shoot day on one single content type and neglect other content types. Then they have one nice type of videos, but nothing to cut into other types of videos for social media. It's a massive missed opportunity. You want to cover all 3 major pillars that are going to be know, like, and trust you. The mistake is putting all your eggs in one basket. That's why our shoots are designed to capture multiple formats, so you're not stuck with just one piece of content in one niche, in one pillar. It might sound odd, but over-focusing on perfection during the shoot can backfire. We've seen businesses spend 8 hours trying to get one perfect 2-minute video, exhausting everyone when in that time they could have comfortably filmed 10 pretty good videos, 30 maybe. Later they realize no one video is ever perfect anyway. The point is, don't obsess over tiny details while filming. Get a good take and move on to capture more. You can always polish in the editing. Quantity with the quality in mind beats a single over-engineered piece of content because it gives you more chance to strike gold. Another big mistake is having a great shoot, then dragging feet on the editing and posting. We've seen people record a ton of footage and then nothing gets published or it trickles out inconsistently. The value comes from actually using the footage. That's why we emphasize the full process. Shooting is just step 2 after the strategy. If you don't have the capacity to edit and post promptly, many don't, that raw footage isn't going to do much. It's crucial to have an execution plan for after the camera is turned off. Finding the hooks in the footage after the shoot when our team is combing through the material, we are on the lookout for those punchy, attention-grabbing moments. Maybe the client dropped a one-liner, like we doubled our sales in 3 months using this approach. Anything that would make someone stop scrolling is a candidate for a short-form clip. We mark these golden nuggets in the footage as we find them. Let's say we find a 45-second segment, the client passionately answers a question or debunks a myth. We'll extract that chunk and refine it. This might mean cutting out any slow bits or rambling so it's very to the point. We'd often top and tail it, add the title card or bold headline at the start to give context or a hook, like why most marketing video fails, if that's what the clip is about. And maybe a call to action or logo flash at the end. The clip is edited to start strong. The first sentence is something provocative or intriguing that came from the client's mouth, or we might punch it up by adding text on screen that highlights the hook. One thing we ensure is that each short clip still makes sense on its own. If needed, we'll add a word or two to add context in the on-screen text or as a quick voiceover, so the viewer isn't lost. For instance, if the clip starts mid-sentence, we might add a title like "On hiring never sell for B players" to frame it. This way, someone can watch that 30-second video in isolation and still get the message. By doing this across all clips, we effectively magnify the impact of that shoot, turning one long conversation into steady stream of potent little videos that expand the client's reach and influence online. If you want us to implement this entire content system for your business, the first link below has all the details. Clients who work with us install a content engine that drives trust, attention, and consistent inbound leads. If you want the same outcome, click the link below.